My name is Zach Benton. I'm a firearms instructor out of Austin, Texas. I'm out here at the Wilson Ranch in Pearsall, Texas, doing some dove hunting and a 2-7 Marine Corps reunion. And we're out here to have a good time, but when we're not shooting, we like to eat. And so I'm gonna go over a dove recipe today that should be pretty easy to complete. Most of the ingredients are gonna be in just about any camp. It's just a little spin-off of what I think we all kind of normally do anyway. So I'm gonna start with a new way that I actually recently learned for cleaning these guys. Gets them off the bone and you get a really nice fillet of both sides of the dove breast. So I've got my thumb up underneath the sternum. You can feel the bone. It's kind of got a little bit of a point to it and a sharp edge. You just dig your thumb up underneath there. I grab the feet and the tail and I pull them apart out the back. And it opens up real easily. And then I come back up to the front and I'll start to just kind of wipe up from the bottom. The skin will peel off that breast just as easily as the back came out, and you'll get a real nice, pretty exposure of that breast meat. You can pull the back right off, throw that away, you don't need it. Pull the skin and the stomach contents out. You'll see a bunch of seeds, give you an idea what the birds have been eating in case you want to bait. Throw that down. And you essentially get what looks like an Aerosmith logo. I don't know if you can share that or not, but that's what it looks like. So you've got these two edges of the shoulder here. I give it a little bit of a twist to just kind of break the meat off, and then I start digging my finger in along this tendon and the side of the breastbone until I get that separated on both sides. Once you get that separated, you'll feel the tendon there on the end. You can slide both your fingers in right along the breastbone, and you want to really dig along that bone with your fingernail because there's a little bitty fillet underneath the breastbone that you'll miss if you don't get it right. It's tiny, it isn't a big deal. It actually comes out with the tendon if you pull it wrong too. But once you get that breastbone or the meat off the breastbone, you put both your fingers in. I use my thumb and I push it against the end of that sternum and I just start to pull them apart. And I dig them down and you'll clean off that breastbone real nicely and toss that away. And I'll wash this real quick. And you get a real pretty, beautiful fillet of both sides of the dove breast. So now that we've got that, wash my hands again. The ingredients we've all got, right? We've all had the recipe of jalapeno, cream cheese, and bacon wrapped dove breast. It is the quintessential Texas. You're eating dove, you're gonna see that in camp, right? The things that I like to add to it is a little piece of water chestnut. And it doesn't really change the flavor or really do anything for that, but it adds a crunch to the recipe, to the bite that you're taking. And so you've got the jalapeno. Throw some cream cheese into it. This part I'm sure we've all done before if you've ever been dove hunting. Put the water chestnut into it, lay the fillet over it, and then take your strip of bacon and wrap the whole thing up so that it stays together. Now the other real key thing to doing this, and what makes it a little more unique, is before I do any of this, I will take this breast meat and I will soak it in Dr. Pepper for 12, 24, 6, however many hours you feel like you can wait. It adds a really nice sweetness to the meat, kind of a tang. You've got the jalapeno, the spiciness, you've got the cream cheese, the savory, the bacon, the salt. It's just an amazing combination of a lot of different flavors hitting all at the same time. The chewy and then the water chestnut, the crunch comes out as you're chewing. And one of the best things I've ever eaten. And you can have it right there in camp while you're telling your wife that you're roughing it. Once you get it done, there's a lot of different ways you can cook it. Shooter's choice, right? You can smoke it, You can bake it and grill it. The main thing, you want that bacon to cook nice, you want it to be crisp, and the meat not to be overdone on the inside. So any kind of low, medium heat, and just let that thing simmer. And you'll know when it's ready, and it'll be delicious.